Oh, you think you get to just fucking clap now?
Yeah, I can do whatever I want, actually. I'm the certified clapper of the evening, actually. I have all the proper paperwork right here.
Paperwork. Funny joke. Funny yoke.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on corgi butts?
Very against. I'm actually... I remember... Aaron did not bring this up to me beforehand. I remember our friend was showing us pictures about them. Just like, oh, look how cute they are. It made me incredibly uncomfortable to stare at a dog's asshole.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah.
There's like Instagram pages devoted to it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I understand there's a phenomenon behind it. The butt is like a very specific shape, and it's like very plump, and the dog just seems very about it. I'm not, because I'm not a dog. And also
you're not a fucking dog?
No, not even close. Couldn't be me.
Not a fucking, me and my canines.
Yeah, no, that's. I thought I identified as one of the dogs, but I actually I've been coming into my own identity recently, and I'm actually not a dog.
Turns out you're a bona fide cat.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I actually I can't do that.
What?
I identify as a cat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In every way but physical?
No.
Oh.
Cat pronouns. That's me. You can refer to me as such. Catty.
Cat.
Yeah. Corgi butts, not about them. Not even a little bit. Actually, if anything, very anti-corgi butts. I actually have a corgi butt hate fan page.
Ladies and gentlemen of the United States of America, if I were to become president, I would outlaw corgi butts. You can only have the front half of a corgi.
This is true. This is part of my campaign. You can support me in any way. You can do that by killing dogs. This is who asked.
Michael Vick style. The most inconsequential show on the internet.
I like introducing the show to stop us from saying something more fucked up.
But also it like shoehorns the intro into like the weirdest places out of context. Which is like perfect. It's like exactly what we need.
I think it's the exact vibe. I'm Alex.
I'm Aaron.
And we talk about our opinions despite the fact
nobody
sandwich.
Fuck yeah.
Woo! Nobody asked. We're just gonna get right into it. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Aaron's in a little bit of a rush.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
We got shit to do and people to shit to do.
I was actually gonna say people to shit. Oh, we haven't done that so long.
I know, right?
That was good.
That's fine. All right. Anyway,
nobody will understand what happened unless you're watching the video. So you know what?
And if you also watch Community, we did the.
No, don't even. No, doesn't even goes on set. Just watch the video and figure it out.
So again, we're trying to be a little bit more conversational. So we have some very general questions we'll get through, like an ask me anything kind of thing, and we'll start out. What's your classic barbecue plate go to? Like it's the summer. It's like really laid back. It's like your cousins, like, I don't know, 4th of July. I don't know when Memorial Day is.
Next weekend.
Really?
Yeah. This episode.
Let's go, me. Let's go, me. I know when things are. We'll say it's July. It's 4th of July. It's like your cousin's backyard barbecue kind of thing. Just like classic, throwing shit on the grill. We got people bringing stuff. We got things on the grill.
Gun to your head. Put some food on the fucking plate.
Gun to your head. Family in jeopardy. What's going on the plate, man?
Mid waterboard.
You're waterboarding someone else.
And they ask you.
What was that? I couldn't understand.
Where's the money? Where's the money? What would you put on a barbecue plate? Oh, fuck. He's turned it around on me. Oh, God. So, what sort of variety, like, in terms of, like, main thing, like hamburger, hot dog, mm-hmm. Is there something like, is there like chicken? Is there like wings?
It's whatever is your, when I say go to, I guess I'll say ideal, maybe favorite, something like that. So we'll say for the sake of argument, this is a hypothetically perfect barbecue. There's anything that you want there.
This is God's given barbecue.
This was the first party in the Garden of Eden. It was a 4th of July party.
This is the first kickback.
Yo, you got the cookout with God. Did you bring anything?
Are you invited to God's cookout?
Jeez, it's like a motivational youth pastor.
No, it's like I was thinking like frat boy missionary.
Thinking very different directions, but I like frat boy missionary.
Like you rush for frats, and you're like, "Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?"
If you're gonna rush Sigma Alpha Pi, you're gonna have to know the Lord, and to know the Lord, you gotta get invited to the cookout.
Sigma dick.
Oh, you fucking kidding me? This is heinous, and I won't have it. I won't. What are you putting in your fucking plate? It's God. God has a gun to your head.
God has a gun. That totally fits within God's values.
God has a gun to your head and his android in the other hand. I'm sorry, her android in the other hand.
Yeah, we don't know God's gender. Anyway, so start off controversial.
Mhm.
Hamburger.
Oh, huge. Big guy.
Cheeseburger if it's the right vibe, but like hamburger, basic.
I'd throw down for a cheeseburger. I would require the cheese.
Would you bust down for a cheeseburger?
I think I'd break it down. I think I'd like ass to grass, like just put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, like the burger's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be too dry. Like unless maybe like of course you could put condiments and stuff on it, but
on a burger?
Yeah, but
on a regular burger.
But the cheese is necessary, at least for me.
Okay, well you're wrong, but
Okay.
like I'll see you
Continue.
there.
Oh, you got invited too? This is sick. We can go together.
Yeah. No, I don't associate with people like you.
Shit.
Under 5'8".
We've gone maybe a full year without a short joke. We've gone maybe I'm gonna say a full year. No short joke.
It's funny because I like not on purpose, but I almost exclusively date girls under 5'2".
Oh, I know this for a fact. I don't think you have ever factually dated a person above 5'2".
It depends on how you define dating and how you define middle school.
Hey. She's turning 12 soon.
No. No.
Dude, that's how I define middle school.
Oh, dude, it was last year.
Okay, that's fine. My bad.
But what was I actually saying?
I have no idea. This really took a...
So corn on the cob. Have to put corn on the cob.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a big corn on the cob person.
But like you can't have like a dude, good corn on the cob.
That's true. I probably haven't had good enough corn on the cob.
Oh, like there's some corn when you put it on the cob that it's so good you don't need to put anything on.
Put it on the cob?
Yeah.
Like you took the corn off the cob and then you're like, all right, you're going right back in.
Yeah, you have to super glue it back on and then you Yeah.
Jeez.
So you tape it onto the cob.
You're going back where you belong. On the cob.
Go back from where you came from. The fucking cob.
It's a ritual to reattach the corn to the cob.
Yeah, it's the annual corn reattachment ceremony.
That's actually what we're doing at God's Place. We're not celebrating the 4th of July. They just happen to be on the same day.
Anyway, the best corn on the cob is when you don't have to put anything on it. It's just like naturally sweet enough.
That makes sense.
But here's the thing. I much prefer it when it's like cut in half. Because otherwise it's so long and it's annoying to put on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
You need to cut that shit in half.
It's hard to like shove it down your throat and everything. It's
like my gag reflex is
2-3 inches, not too bad. If we're approaching like 6-7 inches, I don't know if I can handle that.
3 inches is like long. Right?
It depends on how you define middle school.
It's still long for an adult, right? Right?
3 inch? I think 3 inches is about like half of a.
It's about the motion of the corn, right?
The corn's not moving. I'm the one eating it.
Oh,
the corn is stationary in space.
yeah, we're still talking about corn.
How are you defining corn?
So you take an empty cob, right?
I can't get over the term. It depends on how you define middle school. What a problematic sentence in any context, out of context, even in context.
Well,
All right, so
I thought it was a good way to put what I was saying, and I stick by the phrase. I have no regrets.
All right, so half a corn on the cob, a burger, anything on the burger, or just boyka?
I'm a big just ketchup guy.
Really?
I like
Okay.
ketchup a lot.
Okay.
Don't like mustard, which I feel like is unpopular, but
I don't think that's unpopular. I think mustard people are the minority.
And they're a bad minority.
Don't deserve rights. Not cool.
Second-class citizens.
Third-class citizen.
Late to class citizens.
What a deep cut. Late to class citizens. My goodness.
I apologize for listeners because that's a joke that they just won't understand, but it came to me and I had to say it.
Yeah. It definitely has nothing to do with how you say late in French. And
don't
we'll
go
leave it
at
at that.
Stop.
We'll leave it
You
at that.
shouldn't have even.
And we'll leave it at that.
You shouldn't have said that. But it's fine. Whatever.
So what else is on the plate?
I'm trying to think of like other side things.
Mac and cheese.
Oh well, mac and cheese. Whenever it's
that's a
presented-
classic cookout move.
In mac and cheese in any context is always going on my plate. It doesn't matter where I am.
True. Okay.
That's in my opinion.
I'm about that.
And
chips.
Nah.
Well, okay. Well, the only thing I'm saying is that it's a classic. Like a bunch of different bowls of different types of chips, pretzels, popcorn.
You know, something that I learned to enjoy about with chips that I feel like not a lot of people do and dismiss like before they've tried it is potato chip, like classic potato chips and ketchup.
I will resort to chips and whatever dip I have. Like by dip, I mean like condiment that was going on my main food. I'll resort to that when the only thing left on my plate are the chips and whatever condiment is left after the main course. And if it happens to be ketchup, I'll go for it. I'm not crazy about it, but it's simply to just keep eating.
It's like
I wouldn't call it the end all be all though.
No, it's not the end all be all, but it's actually fire. Like the sweetness of the ketchup with the saltiness of the chip, and you get the crunch, you get the sweetness.
That's definitely important.
It's like they complement each other like so well, and it's like you already like a lot of people eat fries with ketchup, so like why?
Yeah, it's a pretty like logical next step.
Yeah, but so many people will like reject it right off the bat. Yeah. And I'm like, you are what's wrong with America, and that's I hold.
You guys are the second class citizens, but at least you're above the mustard people.
Yeah, at least you don't like mustard, and that I can get over. Dude, imagine a stuttering Jewish orphan who likes mustard.
Like I can't. You've like broken. You've like solved the anti-life equation. This is the type of person that can't exist.
Sorry, yeah, that's like the stars have to align for that one.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, the stars don't have to align. We know canonically in history of a bunch of stuttering Jewish orphans.
Not a bunch, like 10.
Actually, we don't know if they were Jewish.
Oh yeah, we don't. We just kind of like
we just slipped that in.
That just sort of became a part of our narrative.
Oops, sorry, my bad. That just
ladies and gentlemen, we discovered the process of making fake news. We've done it.
So that's not a bad plate. We got some chips and ketchup, maybe. Burger, no cheese, ketchup on the burger, mac and cheese if available.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. That's what they call me in high school. Well, actually, it depends on how you define middle school.
Stop saying that. Stop. It was one time.
It was one time and it was last year, and it depends on how you. And half a corn on the cob.
Technically, in some countries.
In some countries? What an awful qualifier.
What was I going to say? One thing that has to, at any cookout, that I have to like get my hands on is watermelon.
That's big. That's big. It's not big for me, but I definitely understand the vibe.
So at the end of this past semester of college, my soccer team had like a formal, which isn't like, I feel like it's not how most colleges do formal. It's basically just like
no, it is how most colleges do formals.
No. In the sense that like it's not like at a venue you bring a date, it's all fancy and like you have a dance floor. It's not like that. It's like you just like you bring a date, which is usually like just like a friend, and then you just like hang like it's basically like a normal basement party, but like formal.
Yes, that's how most colleges do formals.
Really? Because that's not my conception of how colleges do formals.
Well, it's how all the formals go on at my school.
Okay, well, anyway, the formal we have was like
definitely not what they should be intended to be, but that's what they are.
The formal we have is we had was like a brunch,
Mm.
and so it was like bagels and fruit, and there was like a container of watermelon, like a plastic container that you would get from a supermarket. And my friend and I, like my date, who was my friend and I, we literally put all of the watermelon on a plate and ate the entire thing.
Yeah,
ourselves in 5 minutes.
Did you have anything else? Did you eat anything else or just watermelon?
I had a bagel, but that couldn't stop
Let's
me.
go.
Like hype. Bagel is hype. But the thing about watermelon is that it's like you could eat so much and still be so fucking hungry. Like it doesn't fill you up at all.
Yeah, I mean just like that's good thing that fruits do that sometimes.
And it's a good innuendo. I'll water your melon.
True. Or the whole song and meme about watermelon sugar. Hi.
Oh my god, that's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
Have you seen the TikToks where it's like the people will like say watermelon sugar and then it'll cut and they say hi and then they're high?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that trend.
Yeah, that's super weird. I really want to do that. It looks like so much fun. No, there's an evolution to that too. It's like it's something with Liati and I don't know what it is. It's like Danny, how you feel? I feel great. Lil Boat, how you feel? Just like $1 million, Danny. It goes like that, but like it's them getting drunk first and then getting high second, and so it's just like it's the progression of like Danny, how you feel? And then they look at the camera and they're drunk and it's like I feel great. Lil Boat, how you feel? And then it pans again and it's them and they're now crossed and they're just like, "It's like $1 million, Danny." It's like that looks like a lot of fun too. But it's the evolution to that like watermelon high thing.
Thanthat added so much value.
I was waiting for you to interrupt me.
Dude, I'm polite. I let you finish out your bit.
Fuck you. Don't be polite.
Oh, okay. I guess I see how Alex gets his women.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about your plate.
2 burgers.
2 burgers?
2 burgers right off the bat.
Okay, well, it depends on how hungry I am, but I can support the 2 burgers.
If I know
I'm
I'm going to a barbecue or some sort of cookout in some capacity, I'm going to prepare by not eating.
I fast for 24 hours. Do you go 2 burgers over a burger and a hot dog?
If I'm feeling it, maybe a burger and a hot dog, but there's going to be 2 like things, like 2 like larger like meat related things on my plate.
I can agree with I didn't even like consider that as something we were.
Well, the only reason I say it like
rules,
that,
man.
The only reason I'll say it like that is because yes, I could get one and then go get another, but I would rather just have both of them right there. You know?
Yeah, that's I think
saving trips. But okay. But I'll at least acknowledge that if it's like a line kind of thing and like if everything's already made, I'm going for 2 burgers. But if it's like your dad like flipping burgers, just like hey, do you want cheese on this one? Like because like they're cooking at that moment and everyone's in line. I'm not gonna wait there for 2 burgers and make everyone else wait.
I think, okay, that's fair. Along the lines of that, like, if I'm going to get 2 things, like, it depends on the quality of the hot dog, you know what I mean? Like, if the hot dogs are looking good, feeling good, then I'm going to get a hot dog and a hamburger. If the hot dogs are burnt or stupid or dumb or not kosher hot dogs, Hebrew National hot dogs, no debate, the best hot dogs.
Gotcha.
Nathan's, suck my dick. Anyway. So if the hot dogs are looking nice, feeling good,
feeling good, Aaron shoves hot dogs up his nose. He really just like rubs it around his body. He's like, I'm just not getting a good vibe. I'm just not getting a. He's like rubbing it down his legs and stuff. Throws it back on the grill. Let me see another one. What else you got?
I shove it down my throat. No, this ain't it.
This ain't it, Chief.
If the hot dog looks like it's a good hot dog, then I'm gonna go one of each.
Yeah.
But if the hot dogs look like shit, I would also probably get 2 hamburgers.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was part of the rules. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only reason I believed it to be part of it was because like that's what I would go for. Like in my ideal like God's cookout setting.
You know what's the most annoying shit is when they give you small ass plates at a fucking cookout.
That's tough. It's definitely tough. But I mean, like it helps like portion control and everything.
Did I talk about portion? I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to satisfy myself.
Right.
So fuck your small plates.
Mm-hmm.
That's my TED Talk.
Cool. So next thing on the plate, I'm going to see if they have a salad, like a Caesar salad or something like that. And the only reason I'm going to do this is because I know that almost no one else is going to eat it. Maybe like a few of the moms, maybe like one other person, but no one else is going to touch that salad. And I know for a fact they're just going to throw that shit out later. And so in order to help them not waste food,
Oh my God.
I will go look for that just to have a little bit, and also
can't
feel better.
believe
Get some veggies in there.
I can't believe it.
Don't tell me like a nice cool salad, maybe some shaved carrots, some croutons, like a cherry tomato. It's not nice on like a hot summer day.
No, I can't. Not
But
at a cookout. Not at a, you're
I'm
you belong in an asylum.
I'm necessitating that the salad is already there, and I'm getting the vibe that no one else is gonna get.
You need to medicate.
You want to just waste food? You about that?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Or there's this weird thing. It's called a fridge, and you can put shit in there for later.
But do you think they're gonna eat it?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
God uses an android. Do you think he's gonna get a leftover salad later? No. God is a weird hipster.
Do you think God is fat?
I'm gonna say yes.
Why?
I was gonna say indulging, but I'm like, definitely against that. Certainly against that.
Do you not think that God is perfect in every way?
I think like theoretically, in a sense that we feel that God needs to be, because we're like the whole concept is that like humans are modeled after God, and but at the same time, if humans are modeled after God, if God's not flawed, then like that's weird that we are, right?
Well, you're modeled after God, but you aren't God. Like, there's a difference, right?
I'm sorry. Wait, what? I'm not God? Wait, run that back.
Sorry, you're the son of God.
Okay, cool.
But not Jesus.
My brother. All right. So the other
you're Filipino Jesus.
Filipino Jesus is very white.
Really?
I mean,
that works for you.
Conquered by the Spaniards and everything, brought Christianity over that way. Of course, Europe is going to whitewash Jesus in a very white way.
Well, you're half white, so there you go.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Hey yo.
I definitely want like a solid amount of chips on the plate. Nothing to crowd too much, but depending on what the chip is, but more often than not, chips going in the burger. Chips going in the burger.
No.
Chips going in the burger.
No.
Chip.
Does it matter what type of potato chips?
It almost doesn't matter,
bro.
If the chip, let me. All right, here's my.
You're making this really difficult for me right now.
Here's my thing to it. If the chip is good enough to be on its own, it's on its own. If I want the burger to be like a little bit more interesting, obviously, like, I'm putting like onions, relish, ranch, sriracha, whatever the fuck I can get my hands on to get onto the burger.
Right,
maybe a tomato or something like that. What?
Just don't say mustard.
Mustard.
I'm fucking out of here.
That's it.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing, guys.
Nothing happened. Aaron didn't almost drop his entire microphone. Everything's fine.
My mic is heavy, and so is my arm. And the table I'm using to support it is not that heavy. So if I swing my mic too fast, the table is done for, basically.
Yeah, that's cool. So the chips,
wow, damn. I adjusted my mic.
The chips, if the chip is not strong enough to be on its own, if it's just like a classic chip, it's probably going to go on the burger. Just to make it more interesting, get a little crunch in there. If not, chips on the side. I'm trying to think of what else. Obviously, if there's mac and cheese, we're going for mac and cheese.
My mic probably just made a bunch of sounds there.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to think what else off the top of my head. We should have looked up what other barbecue foods, but whatever. That's like my first like go-to stuff.
What if there are ribs? What if there are wings?
Oh, dude. If there's wings, then I'm MIA for like 20 minutes. I'm knee deep in that shit.
Just jacking off with barbecue sauce.
Not barbecue wings. If it's barbecue wings, I'm probably not gonna have it.
Only buffalo wings?
Only buffalo wings.
Damn, that's like the opposite of me.
That sucks, man.
My favorite wings are teriyaki wings.
See, like that's fun. That's at least interesting in some capacity. But yeah. Ribs though, it depends. If it's like everyone's like walking around kind of barbecue, everyone's just like hanging out, doing whatever, probably not. If it's like everyone's eating, everyone's sitting down, and a good amount of people have gotten into the ribs, then I'll go for it. Because like it's just like I spend a lot, like when I'm eating meat off of a bone, I like really go into it, and that shit is coming out clean. Like
Yeah, guys, Alex really loves to get his mouth on that bone.
absolutely. I will slobber up and down that bone until
Yeah.
that shit is picked clean.
Yeah, he cleans that shit.
It's honestly from what I've learned, it's definite. There's a lot of like thing. It's
What?
it's an Asian thing.
What?
Just like learn to like really like pick shit off the bone and like put it down clean. Wings, ribs, anything.
Really? That's an Asian thing?
It's not exclusively an Asian thing, but almost most of the Asians that I know have this inclination slash ability to do it.
Is that like similar to like cleaning your plate?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. It could be cultural, could be something. I don't know. But most of the Asians most Asians I know are
Asians just know how to put it down clean.
yeah.
Absolutely. They drop it down,
Yeah, put it down low, slobber all over the bone.
back it up.
This is my ideal barbecue. It's a giant orgy.
And to be clear, that's not an orgy full of giants. It's just a large-sized orgy, like lots of people.
That there's been some miscommunication. I was talking about giant people.
But you're Asian. It's tiny people.
There's tall Asians.
Yeah. Yao Ming.
I couldn't think of anyone else. I was like, don't say Yao Ming. That's the only person I.
Jeremy Lin. You know who that is, right?
That's another basketball player.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are there any other Asian basketball players?
I don't know. Maybe.
I can't think of any.
All right. Well,
It's pretty tough for the Asian stereotype, like fighting against stereotypes that the only Asian basketball player went to Harvard. Like,
Yeah,
that is not ideal.
that's not tough.
Like,
That is tough. That's not good.
also, it's like at surface level, it's kind of interesting because like the stereotype, right, is that Asians are smart or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just an interesting concept on the surface level. Obviously, I am against the concept of all stereotyping. I think it's wrong. Like,
Yeah, I'm super against that. I think all Asians are really fucking stupid.
that's where I'm going. I'm like, it's so interesting to fight against the concept that like everyone thinks you're smart. It's like, no, guys, we promise we have dumb people. Like, some of us are really fucking stupid. Like,
Have you met me? Have you?
it's like, why? Like, of all the stereotypes to have, like being smart is probably like one of the best stereotypes you could have.
It is, but it's also really weird because there's a lot of like assumptions that come with it. Like, for example, in high school,
Oh, we're going back here.
we don't have to fully go
Depends
back
on
there,
how you
but just
define high school.
depends on how you define high school. But it was always assumed that I was good at math, and it was always learned the hard way by my friends and my teachers that I am not very good at math. I was asked to like really carry the group in like a like group projects or like group tests, things like that, and Alex could not deliver. That is an Alex guarantee to not do well in math.
Dude, I feel
I
you.
passed calc by the skin of my teeth.
But
Like
you did it. Dude, wait, your teeth have
arguably.
skin?
See, that's the whole thing. It doesn't. So like that's how close it is. It's like microscopic, like little flakes of skin.
New
like, on the-
stereotype: Asian people have skin on their teeth.
New stereotype: Asian people, no teeth, only skin.
No, dude, I feel you on that. I was Jewish. Like, what?
All right, so one time I was
So I was.
so back when I was 5 and I was like I identified more as Indian.
So I was Jewish, and then eventually I got pretty big, and I crawled into my cocoon, and I stayed in there for a while. Then I came back out, and I was
What were you? What were you?
normal.
Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Nature is healing.
I was normal. My nose was normal sized. That's where I'm gonna stop. But what I was gonna say is, yeah, I feel you on that whole thing. Like, I'm Jewish, and in high school, I like wasn't discriminated at all.
Yeah.
Like, remember when you tried to tell me that you're a minority in school because you're Catholic as opposed to the other types of Christian?
I didn't say I was a minority. I said in comparison to the other.
Just stop.
No, I'm not gonna say anything at all. I'm not gonna say anything at all.
Anyway, where barbecue?
Barbecue. I'm done with barbecue.
Okay, I was gonna ask a question.
Do you want to ask a question?
What stuff constitutes its own plate? Because I kind of
This
feel
is-
like
this is a whole can of worms.
I feel like chips kind of constitute their own plate. Like if I can,
Depends on how many chips you're having, man.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But like, I feel like if you have chips and you have something to dip the chips in, like that gets.
I'm gonna say, ideally, you not its own plate because there's a big enough bowl on the table to you just be picking out of.
I don't want to be getting up and.
But no, you don't have to be ideally, you don't have to be getting up. It's like a big enough bowl that's on the table where you're already eating.
But like, you think there's just one table though? Like
maybe the table that you're at, there's probably multiple tables, but maybe the table you're at has the chips you're looking for. And like you maybe from the other tables with different chips, you get a few handfuls and you put that into the plate, but it doesn't constitute its own.
But like
plate.
the way
you would look really weird if you sat down with a plate full of chips.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Say you're sitting with a bunch of people and everyone's like, "We want some chips." You go and get a plate of chips.
Yeah, obviously a group that you're framing the conversation weird. This is. I'm saying for yourself, just
even for myself. If I have like a full plate, like say I have like a burger, hot dog, fries, corn, like a watermelon. Like there's no room for chips.
Oh yeah, watermelon's gone on the plate too. I forgot to mention that.
We didn't talk about fries, but that's fine. Fries are fries.
Yeah, fries. I mean, are there usually fries at like a cookout in this capacity?
I guess that's a good question. Maybe not.
Ideally, perhaps.
But. Like, if you got all those things on the plate, like, and you want chips, like, the only way for you to get, like, a reasonable amount of chips is another plate.
Yeah.
And I stand by that.
Yeah, no, I disagree.
America, I'm here to tell you.
You want to move to another question?
Yeah.
We have two. I don't think we can get to both. So what are you thinking?
What time is it? Okay.
Senior citizens or chickens?
So here's the thing. Fuck citizens. What was the second thing?
Chickens.
Well, they're functionally the same.
These chickens are... I don't know about that one. You know, I was Jewish when I was younger. I got in my cocoon, you know, waited a few days, metamorphosized, and I came out, and I was just really fucking old. Also, still Jewish.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You pick. I don't give a fuck.
Let's talk about how. This is going to be the ideal episode. The ideal barbecue plate. Here's another question: what is the ideal number of chickens that could beat an elephant in a fight? That could take down an elephant, really.
Oh, man. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if there is a number.
You don't think there's a number. You don't think there's like a number,
all right, well,
like an absurdly high number where the elephant just can't keep up.
Well, I guess chicken can kind of fly. I just like
it can like flutter a little bit, but the biggest, I mean, it's got a beak. It's got a beak going for it. Imagine like 100 of those fuckers.
I guess
I know an elephant's skin is
tough.
You need a lot. I'm not saying you don't need a lot. I'm saying it's not impossible.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking how many. So, have you seen the movie World War Z?
No, but I think I know what you're about to talk about.
There's like the famous scene where like all
they're climbing up a wall.
They are piling on top of each other until they get over the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie. I want to see that movie again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like how many chickens where like they're able to like clamber on top of each other until they can get on top of the elephant. And I'm thinking like,
what are they doing
500.
on top of the elephant that they couldn't have done at its feet?
Well, it's like, you know, you can reach its face, you can reach like the snout.
Fine. I guess that's true.
Because otherwise, you're just like pecking at its legs.
All right, so if you want to,
I feel like an elephant could take that for a while.
That's true.
Like a lot.
That's true. All right, if we're taking this step by step, how many chickens do you think they would have to World War Z zombie pile themselves on top to get on top of the elephant?
So
I'm going to say 100.
You're going to say 100?
I'm going to say it's a safe 100. There's probably a number that functions well at a little bit less, but I'm going to say 100 just to be safe.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Like 100 if they're like coordinated and concentrated in one area.
Tactical chicken force.
Cock force 1. That's like if they're like concentrated.
You know why they call us Cock 87? Because we only need 87 of us.
Doesn't make sense to anybody else. Well, maybe, but like, my point is like that's only if they're like all together in one pile. But like they're gonna spread out. So if like the chickens are just gonna be disorganized, for them to like stumble upon the top of the elephant,
there's gonna be a sea of chickens.
You gotta be at least 500.
No, I'm gonna say This is actually a usual thing when you say like a fantasy face-off between like Batman and Iron Man or like Superman and like someone else. In a lot of those like fantasy face-offs, there's a lot of like toggles, like what's like the setting is important, the time that they've been training is important. One of those things is bloodlust. There's a lot of like superheroes and stuff that can put up a good fight, but one is willing to kill and the other isn't, and like that doesn't make the fight very interesting because it makes it unbalanced. So if you quote unquote toggle on bloodlust, then you can look a little bit more like, all right, pure strength, skill, and whatever, who's going to win? Are we turning on bloodlust for the chicken's elephant fight?
I think it's a fight.
It's a fight. Okay. So there is murder in these chickens' eyes.
And the elephant.
True. We have not talked about too much about the elephant.
I didn't think about the elephant.
How many do you think the elephant can step on before the chickens get?
If this elephant is angry, it's gonna take a lot.
It's gonna take a lot of chickens. Okay.
Like nearing 1,000 probably.
I was about to up my number if we're turning on bloodlust. I think the chickens can do it between sheer numbers and like, you know, the sharpness of a beak. It's not the best, but if you got like 1,000 of those fuckers going at it, it's not impossible. So I'm gonna say 2,000. 2,934.
I mean, I gotta think about how many chickens the elephant's gonna kill just even on accident, just by like stumbling around.
Right. Think about the ones on purpose. Whew.
Seriously, fucking hell. I don't even like. How can chickens even like kill an elephant? Is that even like? I don't know if they could do it just by pecking. Like
just the concept of 1,000 cuts, right?
I guess so, but like, can a chicken's beak cut an elephant's skin? I don't even know.
I think enough chickens can cut an elephant's skin.
You're out poaching elephants, but just with literally a horde of chickens.
No. You and your crew had like spotted an elephant, like you're going toward it, you're about to sneak up on it, and you're just like, what the fuck is that shit over the hill? No, dude, come look at this. Oh my god, how many chickens do you think there are? They're all blood in their eyes, going straight for this elephant, and they're just like, no, we'll just pick up the pieces. Like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna take. All right, I got money on the chickens, man.
It's just a natural like coming together.
You think it's like a herd of like zebras or something? It's like a stampede or something like that. Like, no, those are not zebras. Those are. Wait a minute.
The person who mistakes chickens for zebras.
My guy poaches elephants, man. I don't know what.
Do you understand how different they look?
Yeah. All right, I want to.
You can't mistake one for the other.
Okay, but I'm not saying like right in front. I'm saying like if it's like in the far distance, like coming over a hill, and it's like a wave of them, you would just automatically assume it's like a stampede of something else.
I guess
right?
so.
You wouldn't expect 2,000 chickens to be like flooding the hills, aiming at an elephant.
How big of a like vehicle do you need to like be able to like go on a safari with 2,000 chickens?
Oh, the chickens are now yours.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like instead
Chicken
of like
commando.
shooting elephants, you just
Cock
like
commando.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, I'm feeling this.
I'm pretty sure roosters are more aggressive than hens.
That does make sense.
You probably want cocks,
right? But probably, hey, maybe you might want some hens just like on the side, just like silently judging, just like oh my god, they're not even climbing. It's like, did you hear the fuck? We have to climb. We have to climb the elephant right now.
They're like, in a way, they're like, it's motivation. They're competing for the love of the
True, and whoever's hand the elephant dies, whoever's wing the elephant dies by. That's the cock supreme.
They all come back like, it was me. 2,000. No, sorry. How many would? If we're sending out 2,000 chickens,
I'm gonna say upper 2,000.
What?
Like upper 2,000s for number of chickens it would take to take down an elephant. I think the elephant's coming down.
So like closer to 3,000?
Yeah, I'm gonna say closer to 3,000. I'm saying this elephant's coming down though.
Well, eventually, like if you send out like 100,000 chickens, of course the elephant's gonna die eventually.
You said this might be impossible. That's what I was arguing against.
I know, but like sheer numbers, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like there's a number for any animal to kill any animal. You send out like 3 million ants.
Mm-hmm.
Like then it becomes if you send out like, let's say 2,750 chickens, how many come back from that?
I'm sorry,
fight?
did you just Price is Right me?
No, that's not. No, kind of.
You did, but all right, continue.
So let's say we got 2,750.
Mm-hmm.
They go out,
Mm-hmm.
they beat the elephant.
Right.
How many are coming back?
Oh, not a lot.
Right?
Not a lot at all. I'm gonna say 200, 300.
Wow.
It's definitely low, but obviously it's not going to be like like the brave 5 soldiers that made it back from war. Like it's not like these decorated chicken heroes that took down the elephant just for shits.
These chickens have PTSD.
Hey man, the horrors of war. Have you seen that many chickens?
The horrors of war.
I thought you said hordes.
No, whore.
Gotcha.
Whore.
One more time.
Whore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think maybe like 200, 300 are coming home. Are coming home with the carcass of an elephant.
Immediately send them to a chicken psychologist to get their
Not a regular psychologist, a human psychologist.
Dude, well, come on, a regular psychologist
Also,
isn't going to be trained for chickens.
True. There's a big thing about inclusivity in terms of having a therapist be able to relate to the person.
Yeah,
like that's definitely a big thing.
Chickens have feelings too.
Do they? You can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Are you a chicken, and do you have feelings for me? Let me know.
Do chickens like Asian people?
And how does mustard fit into this? What if I like mustard? We want an exact equation.
No, you use mayo in the bedroom.
True.
That's something everyone knows.
Yep, mayo lubricant. You want to do one little tiny thing? Or?
Yeah, let's do a little tiny thing.
This was a new little segment that we're not even going to call anything, except we are going to call it something. I put down the initials of it, and I don't remember what it stands for. Is it just me or? That's what it is.
Nice.
It was like IIJMO. I was like, I don't know what that means. Why would you write this self? In my opinion, is it just me or? That's our thing, and it's a little small thing. It's like a little unpopular opinion, but it's small. And this one is
we'll see if it catches on.
This one is
we have a bad track record, but
opening the microwave 1 second before it goes off.
I do this every time.
I absolutely don't do this. I think it's very silly.
Well, to me, it's important, especially if I'm like microwaving something late at night. I gotta make sure that sound does not go off, or else I'm gonna disrupt the people.
No, I'm definitely like down to not like wake people up because the microwave is too loud, but you could just you can hit clear. You can hit clear on it. Let me rephrase this. You don't need to wait for the exact last second. To me, it's like a task. To me, it's like this is my mission, and I need to complete this mission, or else like some shit's gonna go wrong. And here's the thing, like this is for the cock commandos. This is for you boys. Rest easy in God's barbecue.
And here's the thing, like I take it seriously. Okay, like say I said it for like 30 seconds, right? And I want to get other things done within that 30 seconds.
Right.
Like I will count that down in my head as it goes.
So I've heard some people do.
And then I will make sure that I'm there in time, and I will, and like it's even a game to like see how close I can let it go until I like pull the trigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Because the only way to turn off the microwave is to gun it down.
You learned a lot in war, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Those chickens taught me everything they knew.
Okay, I guess that makes sense because it's usually like he taught me everything I know.
Yeah.
It's like, but you said that they taught you everything that they know.
No, yeah, that's how that works.
Okay. No, I mean it's synonymous, but it's not usually the way that people say it.
Well, we're talking about chickens here, so I think we have a little bit of wiggle room.
I guess my thing is that opening the microwave at 1 second versus whenever the fuck I get there, maybe 10 seconds left, maybe 5 seconds left, will hardly heat up my food anymore.
It's not about the heat. It's about the sound. It's all about the sound, baby.
I don't think it's about the sound that much because if it's truly about the sound, then you should be opening it whenever and not randomly waiting for the very last moment.
Well, that's...
to purposefully fuck yourself and like make it as close as possible. Well, dude, if it's truly all about the sound, you should be opening up at 5 seconds.
Well, dude,
10 seconds.
Dude, well, okay. It's also about like the game and the adrenaline and like
Mhm.
The
Yeah, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to have like an encounter with death before I eat my food in the microwave. I'm just trying to eat, man.
encounter with death.
Like a near death experience.
It's just a
like I'm
motherfucking
talking.
sound.
No, I'm talking about like adrenaline. You are talking about adrenaline. You're talking about making this into something.
Adrenaline doesn't just mean death. What the fuck? Is that the
death,
only
like
way you can get
a near like there's a adrenaline comes from being active or even just like near death experiences or something like that.
You can get adrenaline from much larger range of things.
Hold on, you're getting adrenaline from opening the microwave?
It's like a little bit of like an adrenaline serotonin rush for like doing it correctly.
You really need that? Is that like that?
I don't need it, but like, why not?
You just open it and eat. You can just open the microwave and eat.
But if I can get serotonin, then why not?
You can? You can get it?
Yeah.
Dude, who's your dealer, man? I don't... my dealer...
I got like one plug, but he's like kind of expensive, you know what I mean?
I'm desperate, man. My dealer got pinched earlier. I don't know if I can go on without it.
That's tough, bro. I'll see if I can make a connection for you.
All right, just let me know.
Yeah. He also
Let me
sells, he also sells meth.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I already got a meth person.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I think it's silly that you don't need to open the microwave at the last second, and it doesn't matter. If it's truly about the sound, you should be able to open it up whenever. I don't do it because I can just hit clear at any time.
Here's what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
It's for the microwave. It's for the elephants. Yes, I just feigned taking my shirt off to suck dick.
Let's talk. Who sucks dick with their shirt on? Come on.
Fellas. You can email us. If socks are on, it's fine. Shirt is on, socks are off.
It's instead of no shoes, no shirt, no service, it's shirt, shoes, no service. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we doing on time?
All right, let's call it.
Let's call it.
All right. So we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, we have a TikTok at whoaskedcast. We have a YouTube channel. Who asked ? That's where that word was supposed to go. We have a website, whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all of our episodes, all of our socials, all of the platforms on which we are streamed. And
we have an email, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. If you want to email us any topics, submissions, you want to complain to us, you want to yell at us for our opinions, you want to give us stuff to talk about, anything, you can email us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Please email us. We'll absolutely use it. Probably.
We're desperate.
Aaron's desperate.
All right, bye.
I'm regular. Bye.
All right, bye.